Welcome back to Stormin' Norman Says. I am Stormin' Norman. That must mean I have things to say. In the last video, showed off my kilt collection. I told y'all that nobody asked for it, but I was going to do it anyway. Well, I got a comment and somebody asked for it. So I was asked how I wear my kilts and all the accessories and stuff I have with it. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Roll that intro. So today is July 3rd, and decided to wear my kilt to work today because it's the 4th of July tomorrow, and I'm not working tomorrow, so I can't wear one tomorrow. So we're going to do the whole July 4th ensemble today, and I've been working on this for a couple weeks. I had to get the hat and the shirt, but let me show you what I'm working with. So I got the American Dream kilt on from USA Kilts, along with their two-tone House of Cheviot blue and red socks. I bought these a couple months ago. This is the first time I've worn them because I was worried they'd be hot. So far, not so bad. It's only 7:24 in the morning, but so far they're pretty good. We'll see how I feel at noon. And I didn't wear kilt flashes because I didn't really feel like they were necessary. Plus I only have red and blue. I didn't know how well that would work. But opted for my brown leather today. And this is just the Hanes dry fit polo shirt that I got off Amazon. And this is, I can't remember what this is called. We're from Boston Scally. I can't remember the actual name of it. The Independence, maybe. I want to say it's called the Independence. And my brown shoes. And that's what I'm working with for today. Now usually I just wear a t-shirt with my kilts, and I'll show you that on Friday because I'm going to record another part of this video on Friday because I'm going to wear a kilt Friday too. So this is what I'm working with as far as casual goes, even though I usually dress a little more casual than this. But I put this on this morning. You know, I put it all together in my brain, and this is what I came up with. And I looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, we got ourselves a winner. I'm going to have to buy some more two-tone hose because these things are awesome. I love them. The next part of this video, we're going to show you what I'm wearing Friday, which will be a little bit more casual than a polo shirt. And then I'm going to go into all my accessories because that was asked. All my kilt hose and accoutrements that you would wear with a kilt. So we'll get into that later. I hope to have this video all wrapped up by the end of the weekend and get it out to y'all Monday. So yeah, next week's my birthday too. Fun times. And just like that, through the magic of editing, it is July 5th, Friday, and this is my ensemble for today. This is how I would normally dress for work. Just a t-shirt. I like to get t-shirts with sayings on them that help people, help answer people's questions when they're asking, like, well, why is he wearing a kilt? Well, why not? And I also got some other ones. One that says, I do what I want. Why are you wearing a kilt? Because I do what I want. But this is Nordic Heritage tartan, from another one from USA Kilts. And I like it. I love the color scheme on it. Got my gray kilt hose. Got my matching flashes. And I just wear some comfortable shoes because I work in a warehouse. And I'm on my feet most of the day, so I like to wear comfortable shoes. I almost wore my Hey Dudes, but they're gray, so I thought that would be a little bit too much gray. And I wore my black leather today. my day sporing from USA Kilts, sporing strap from Highland Horde, I believe that's where it's from, and my belt from Amazon. Regular kilt belts don't seem to work too well with the belt loops on these casual kilts from USA Kilts, so I just got this one. Sometimes I wear the big buckle and stuff with my other kilts. I don't wear a kilt pin to work because I'm worried I'll snag it on something and rip it off, so I don't wear one. I keep my marker on the side of my sporing here because I always have to write on pallets and carpet rolls and stuff like that. So I keep that thing on me, you know what I'm saying? And I got my magnetic clip, I think that's what it's called, Magneta clip. It goes on my hat. It has a clip on it. It goes inside your hat band. But you can also take this metal plate off and use it like I'm doing there. So this is technically my kilt pin, pun intended. So yeah, this is normally what I wear to work. When I first started wearing kilts to work, I just wear regular socks. But the kilt hose ain't too bad. They're not as hot. I mean, they're warm, but they're not unbearable. But I did bring a pair of regular socks in case they do get unbearable. I can change them out into something more comfortable, but they're okay. I like them. They're good to go. So that's typically what I would wear casually to work on Friday, because this is mainly the only place I wear my kilts at the moment. I haven't really had an occasion to get dressed up in a kilt, but I'm sure I will at some point. And yeah, as far as the question goes, the question was asked, you know, what are my kilts made out of, and what kind of accessories do I got? We're going to get into that in the next clip, which will be me after work at home discussing these things. So yet again, through the magic of editing, let's go from work here. It's 1:45 on July 5th, and I'll see y'all back at the house. And now we're home from work. So let me show you my accessories that I have, and I'll give you a quick rundown of what my kilts are made of for the most part, that as far as I know. So I bought this off Amazon because it was cheap and I figured it would do what I needed to do. And it did for a little while, but then it got overwhelmed. So I'll tell you what I got next. So this is mostly boots in here. This is mostly what I wear with my kilt when I go to Highland games and whatnot. I have to dress a little spiffy. I got some brown ones, but I ain't wore them yet. And I got these I paid $100 for, and I probably should have bought a size bigger. But I really like these from Portland Leather Company. And down here is where I keep my leather. Black sporn, if you just saw me in earlier. Black belts. This is my sporn strap. This is why I bought this sporn strap from Highland Horde. Because it's not a buckle. It's got this holes. These go in there, and it's just a lot easier to get on and off than a buckle. This is the stuff you saw me the other day. Brown belt, brown sporing. Both of these sporns are the main ones I wear. And they come from USA Kilts. This one came from UT Kilts. I bought this one while I was waiting on this one. And I don't like it because it looks like an accordion. I was like, it's supposed to bulge out when you put stuff in it. It's not supposed to be bulged out already before you get it. So didn't care for that one too much. This was a brown belt I bought to go with the brown sporran, but it was too dark, as you can see. So I ended up finding this one, which is a better match. This was brown kilt or brown sporran strap that came with this one, but the sporran straps at USA Kilts, they don't fit me. So apparently I just keep buying the wrong size. Actually, this one might fit me, but the black ones did not. These are my regular kilt belts. This one don't have a buckle on it because I don't hardly ever wear them. This one has the saltire buckle, how you pronounce that. And sometimes I wear this. You just won't have. It can't be with a PV kilt from USA Kilts. They don't. It's just not. Belt loops aren't big enough for it. So I don't really wear this much because I'm not a flashy person. Sporran chain. If I ever feel like wearing them, which I don't. This was the first kilt buckle I got with one of these belts. I think it was that one. It's okay. It was a cheap thing off Amazon. Something I just ordered when I first got into kilts because I needed something and it was cheap. This one I saw a guy wearing in a kilt group, so I bought it, but didn't love it as much as I thought it would. Over here is where I used to keep my kilt hose, but now I mostly got, this is my cotton kilt hose from USA Kilts, and the rest of this is just regular socks that I wear when I feel like it's just a little bit too hot to wear kilt hose. So they're just regular compression socks, soccer socks. Most of these are soccer socks. That soccer. These are my gray kilt hose that I had, not the ones you saw me in today. These ones I bought kind of a size too small. Regular socks, soccer socks that I haven't even opened because they didn't match the kilt I bought them for. I don't really wear sporran chain. I don't really wear, like I said before, kilt pins because I'm afraid you'll get snagged on something at work. And these are the kilt pins I have. My buddy gave me that one when we went to the Highland Games because I forgot mine at the house. And this was the first one I bought. Sorry about that, I had the wrong light on the camera. So here's the first one I bought. I'll turn that down. This is a cheap one off Amazon. And I found this one on Etsy. Little flintlock pistol. That's my favorite one. Usually if I wear one, it's going to be this one. Because I like it. Well, let me break into my own video here real quick because I realized I forgot to show you something. So I got some kilt hangers. I don't use them. They weren't for me. But they hold this up real good. This is my first sporran I bought off Amazon. Cheap, thin, crappy little thing. And my skin dew. I forgot to show my skin dew, which is also something I don't hardly ever wear. It's a Damascus blade. Got it off Amazon. It's a little rusty. It got rusty on me when I weren't paying attention. But it's just for decoration. Like, I'm sure it's sharpened if I can cut with it because I made sure I didn't want a prop one, you know. You go on Amazon looking for a skin dew, there's a lot of them that aren't sharp and they're just props, which is really all it is a prop. I'm not going to use this to cut nothing. Like, the reason I don't wear it to work is because I'm not going to use it, and it's just for decoration. So I'll wear it when I go to the Highland Games and stuff like that. Like if I had to get dressed up for a wedding or something like that, I'd wear it for that. But it stays in here because I don't really have a need to wear it. It's just a prop. So when the thing in the closet got overwhelmed, I ordered this thing. It's supposed to hang on your door, but stuff don't hang on my door too well, so I got it thumbtacked up to the wall, which seems to be working so far. But I keep my hose down here. My gray ones that I wore today would have went there. I got green ones in here, red ones that I've yet to wear, blue ones in here, black ones, and I got these also that I've not worn. I need to get a kilt that matches them. I have one kilt that I could probably wear with them, but it's not a kilt I like to wear a whole lot. I need to get some to wear with those, and those red and blue ones that you see me on 3rd of July go in here as well. Brown ones, and then my flashes. These are tartan flashes, different kinds, Black Watch, Glen Afric, Continue tartan. I got some more tartan flashes up here, various, and then my solid tartan flashes, which are my favorite ones. I got red, blue, green. That seems to cover most of the bases. Now, as far as what my kilts are made of, most of them are acrylic because I'm the po' boy. So this one's acrylic. This one is polyviscose from USA Kilts. It's a casual kilt, so it doesn't have buckles. It's got Velcro, which if you're going to wear them to work, that's the way to go. If you have a somewhat dirty job like I do, polyviscose. This one is advertised as wool on the website from UT Kilts. Continue tartan, but I'm not 100% sure if it's all wool or if it's a wool blend. I don't know. This is acrylic from Affordable Kilts. It's kind of thin. I also haven't worn this kilt yet either. It's loud. It's loud in the cloud, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to be that loud yet. This one, my Glen Afric, this one I do know is wool because it's advertised as 100% wool made in Scotland kilt. So that one's wool, and it is super comfortable to wear. I wish they were all wool. This was my first kilt. This one and this one was my first kilt because I couldn't decide which company I wanted to buy from. So I ordered both of them when I first got into kilts. This one is acrylic from Atlanta Kilts, and it's kind of thick, and I bought it a little bit too long, but I've worn it once. But this is the one kilt I said matches those hose. It's a little thick and it can be warm. This is just a utility kilt, tartan utility kilt from UT Kilts that I got in acrylic because I didn't really care for their polyviscose. Their polyviscose is kind of like blue jean material. I don't really like it. So I got that. That's kind of new. This was my other first kilt. And this is polyviscose from USA Kilts. McLeod of Harris hunting. And I also bought this one too long. But I had my friend, his wife, hemmed it up for me. And it turned out really good. Acrylic Black Watch, acrylic Brown Watch, acrylic Scottish National, and this one is also advertised as wool from UT Kilts, but I'm not 100% sure. I think their wool kilts are a wool blend of wool and acrylic, but the Glen Afric one that they got, I think they did advertise. They do have kilts that are 100% wool made in Scotland, and that's what this one was advertised at. These are not advertised that way. They're advertised as wool, but I'm not 100% sure they're not a blend. So we'll end the video there, and I hope I answered all your questions. I guess I could have included hats that I wear with my kilts. The majority of them are Boston Scally. They got different names, which I can always remember. Can't usually remember. Like this one's the pub. I think this one's the Independence. This one is the Irish Rose. Yes, Irish Rose. My favorite one, the Sailor. This one is from Peaky Hats. So, not all of them from Boston Scally, but the majority of them. So I got a bunch more than that too, but I ain't gonna go dig them out from over there. But yeah, hopefully I filled in some of the gaps from my video. Now, as far as like weights, like how many yards is that kilt, how many ounces, like, I don't know. I don't remember any of that stuff. But because I live in Florida, I typically get the lightest one they have because I don't want it to be super thick when I'm out in the Florida heat. So hopefully that answered your question. If you got any more questions, feel free to comment them and I'll try and answer them. But I got into wearing kilts, it's been a little over a year ago now. I think July, so we went to the Highland Games last February 2023, and then I bought kilt after that, and I went to the Savannah Highland Games in May of last year, and that was the first time I wore a kilt in public to the Highland Games. And then the first time I wore it to work was July of last year. So this month makes a year. I've been wearing them to work in front of everybody I know. And I've been venturing out to new places in them. Like, first I just wore it to work, and then I wore it to work, and then I wore it to the gas station to get lunch. And then I wore it to the vape shop. And I feel like there was somewhere else recently I wore it to, but I don't remember. But I've been trying to get more confident wearing it in different places and just make it normal, you know? Anyway, hopefully I helped you out with your questions. If you got any more questions, drop them in the comments below. And I'll try and remember to leave links for all this stuff in the description. And this has been Stormer Norman Says. I am Stormer Norman. I have said things. Y'all have a good weekend.